1, 2. What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Sofrito Papi, back again with another review. And today, we are going to be looking at this majestic creature by NECA, Chome Dome. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this guy. He is just absolutely massive. I would like to start off by saying I am not a huge NECA. I don't even know if I'm saying their name right. I've heard NECA, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just want to start off by saying I am not a huge collector of NECA fans. I'm sorry, figures, not fans. NECA figures. But when they come out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff ever so often, man, I've got to grab it. I've got a couple of their figures in my inventory, and I was super happy to stumble across Chome Dome during a recent Target excursion about 10 miles away from my house. I had no idea I was going to run into it. Wasn't even looking, and lo and behold, there he was. Only one. So yes, got to him before the scalpers did. So let's go ahead and get into him, and let's talk about Chome Dome and see all the accessories he comes with and check out some of his articulation. First, I'd like to start off this by saying this is probably one of the more better NECA figures that I've come across. He's really solid and actually kind of heavy for being a big guy. And excuse me here while I destroy my diorama trying to remove this sword out of his hand. But yeah, he's pretty heavy. He's got some good weight to him. Very nice paint job. I mean, the paint on this guy looks great. You get really great movement and an articulation with this specific figure for him being as big as he is, excuse me. You can't lift his arms up over his shoulder because there's this piece blocking it, but then again, he's a cyborg, so I mean, what cyborgs are doing jumping jacks? Cool belt here that holds his pistol right here and his two swords right here on the side. You get some nice movement with his legs. And I hope you can all see this. I'm not really looking at the camera right now. You can bend his knees. They are double jointed. Oops, hand fell off. Guess that's that cyborg life, right? He's pretty solid too. It took a little force there for me to just move that. You know, some articulation here on the foot. Of course, he's got a toe bend. Now, I might have to warm the figure up if I plan to use the left side's toe bend. It does not move. I'm not going to force it up. I don't want to snap it, so I'll probably just heat him up in some warm water and then try to move him out that way. Of course, you've got the hands, and the hands have some decent articulation there. You can, does have like a little peg that allows you to move it in and out. No frontal body movement, but he can move side to side like that. And his head rotates 360 degrees. So let me just bring him in a little closer here, and let me just give you a closer view of this guy. See that he's pretty big, man. So, like I said before, not a huge fan of NECA, however you pronounce it, stuff, but I really do like the Ninja Turtle stuff. I think they do a superb job in bringing me an updated version, updated figure version of the TV show characters. Let's go ahead and rotate them. Turn him around. He's got the nice wings in the back. Some weird stuff going on here with the paint, but nothing too crazy. I can see this chipping off after a while, so be careful with them. White paint does like to come off of figures. He's got a little booty there. I don't know, he might be competing with Captain America for America's ass. Take a look at just this detail here so you guys can see. And again, he's got some really good weight. He's probably one of my bigger figures that I have. I do own a Master, I think it's a Masterworks Megatron that turns into the gun, which is pretty big. And he doesn't feel as heavy as this guy. Oh, I forgot to show you. Yes, arms do move up. Double jointed elbow. So far, I'm extremely super happy that I picked this guy up. I happened to stumble across him. I love it. He's going to go great. Although I do have some, I don't have many turtle figures. I did recently, a couple weeks ago, come across Muck. And the little skateboarding lizard, his name eludes me at the moment, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. And I have the 2-pack Baxter, Stockman, and Splinter, more so because I loved Baxter Stockman. I've always been a villain dude. I loved Baxter in the cartoon shows. So let's go ahead and take a look at the things that he comes with. So you get his little computer here. Just a cool little piece. It doesn't do anything. But you can use it in your dioramas if you have any, if you have anything like that for your Ninja Turtles. Pretty straightforward. Nice solid piece of plastic. He comes with his gun. Let's make sure it's zooming in there. Now, I just noticed this. I don't know what this is right here. There's 2 dots right here. Oops. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Probably not. Let me bring my light over. All right, you see that little peg? I don't know what the heck that's for. There also seems to be... Yeah, there also seems to be a little slot. I wonder if you can slide your sword in there. Nah, it's not. But you can. I keep forgetting. I got the camera up a little bit too high. But it's got 2 holes right there. I don't know if it was intended for anything. I can't really tell. And Chome Dome is so big that it's not allowing me to focus in on it. There we go. You get 2 really dope looking swords. And these babies go right in here. And the gun has a hole right here that you can just pop that in. Doesn't go in all the way. It doesn't really hold as well as I'd like, but as long as you leave them alone, you're good. You also get some hands. Let me lower this a bit here. So you got these 2 hands right here, kind of like some grabby hands. You can grab a figure up with it, hold them up. You get the karate chop hands. You get 1 trigger figure hand, and I'm gonna come back to this one. I'm gonna come back to this in just a second. This is for his right hand. It is to hold the gun. You get 2 fists, closed fists, and then you get 2 kind of slightly opened fists so that you can slide the swords in. So, for example, put the sword in there like that. Now I want to go back to the trigger finger hand. All right, and I'm not really fond of this. The plastic is extremely hard, and here's the problem. Let me lower this down a little bit more. All right, here's the problem I find with this hand, dude. There's really no way of sticking the gun in his hand without forcing open his fingers. So you might want to soak them in some warm water just to get the plastic fairly loose. I'd hate for you guys to break it. I have not done that yet, so I am taking a risk. in doing that just to try to show you guys that once it gets in there, it looks pretty darn good. Zoom in there. All right, let's go ahead and put it on his hand. One thing I've noticed about these figures is this right here. You see that? Paint chipping. So if you play around a lot with them, if you pose them a lot, move them around a lot, expect to experience some paint chipping. I also got some paint rubbing on the gun because of the force that I had to use for the to put the gun in his hand. But once it's in there, he looks really dope. Let's put this up a little bit for you. Sorry, home productions aren't always perfect, but I think you guys know that. Slide that sword in there. And there you have it. Definitely, if you come across him in the store, pick him up. You'll regret that you didn't. I regret to this day that I didn't pick up the Shredder movie version from NECA. By the way, whoever's out there, if y'all know how to pronounce the studio's name, please put the pronunciation in the comments. I don't want to be botching their name. I do like their stuff. I think they're great. They give us some quality stuff. But I've heard people call them either NECA or NECA. So please, whoever's out there, let me know how the heck you pronounce it, so that way I can start calling the company by the right name. Anywho, back on track. I do think that the figure is super dope. I don't regret purchasing it. I really like it. I'm going to display it. And then put it back in its box and save it with my other figures, because I really don't have a Ninja Turtle setup. I really like to collect, like, you know, non-pop culture figures, such as the figures that NECA comes out with, damn toys, and stuff like that. But overall, it is a must-buy. I absolutely recommend it. Go and grab that as soon as you can. You won't regret it. And he is just massive. Let me see. Let me go ahead and grab Master Splinter real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab Master Splinter to show you how big this guy is compared to Master Splinter. As promised, here is Master Splinter. That thing is just huge. I can only imagine what the other figures look like. So there you have it, man. And excuse me. Oh my God, I'm tongue-tied today. I apologize. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the bottom, the big rectangular red thing that says subscribe. Hit us up. Add us to your list. We are the Geekset Podcast. You can check us out online at www.geeksetpodcast.com. We are also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as Geekset Podcast. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, keep up with me and my toy photography, you can follow me at lib_DK. That's lib_DEKAY. All of that information is going to be in the bottom here in the description. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and feel free to critique the video if you feel that I need to be improving in certain areas.